Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video tour. Today I am taking a look here at this brand new 2026 Salem Hemisphere 380WDR fifth wheel. This is a rear living room, bath and a half with a laundry room layout. This is a new floor plan for the Hemisphere lineup for 2026. We are going to take a few minutes here, kind of walk you through the inside, the outside. We'll check out the roof, the underneath. We'll even close it up at the end and show you what it looks like all closed up. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are now up inside the all-new 2026 Hemisphere 380WD RV fifth wheel here by Forestriver RV. As you've seen on the floor plan that was up a few seconds ago, this is a rear living room, bath and a half with a laundry room, couple style coach right here. But we're going to start back here in the back section and we will work our way around for you. So back here in the back, you are going to have a trifold sofa. This sofa will actually come out and make into a bed, as you can see popping up in the picture there, and will allow you to sleep a couple extra guests back here pretty comfortably. Still a lot of room to maneuver around. You have end table on each side, electric outlet and USB charger ports on each side of that sofa back there. You have multiple windows back here in this section. All the windows back here in this downstairs area do open. They have the built-in night shades. You're going to also have up above the row of cabinetry up there with these soft close hinges on the cabinet doors. Now directly across from your theater seat, you are going to have an electric fireplace, which is basically a fancy electric space heater. You have a little Bluetooth JBL connector for some speakers. You have indoor speakers and outside speakers. Looking up here, you can see the smart TV here, currently with my All About RVs YouTube channel up. That's All About RVs, one word, started that channel way back in 2010. So just been doing a lot of videos for you guys over the years, learning as I go. But right there, again, if you want to check out some long form content, short form content, you can check me out on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I'm all over the place. If you don't mind, please remember to subscribe, smash that like button, and help out the channel. Much appreciated. But back to the camper, on the TV area right there, there's a little hinge right down about right there. You pop that open and it swings open and gives you quite a bit of storage back in behind there. Nicely done. And again, that is directly across from your theater seat, where a lot of you are going to love to crash out at. So you have cup holder on each side. You have a flip up and down middle armrest with more cup holders right there. But this does, again, kick back and recline, as you can again see in that picture popping up right there. But what do you guys think so far of the colors? Do you like, the furniture color, the countertops, the wall boards? What do you think of this color pattern in this RV? You will have the LED light bars on the ceiling up there, and those LED light bars are dimmable. Some nice hang down pendant lighting. This one was ordered with 3 ACs, so you can see one right up there. There's another one in the middle, and you'll see another one when we get up to the bedroom area. They did a very nice island bar area for a dinette setup here. And as an extension on the end, you'll see when we get over to that side. You have the large Furrion 12-volt powered refrigerator right here. You are also going to have the large Furrion oven with the 4-burner gas stove top. You have multiple drawers on the left side and some storage space on the right. Now when you get into this kitchen section, you actually have solid surface countertops around your stove and also over at your sink area. We'll get to that in a second. But up above, you are going to have the Furrion microwave system right there, along with some storage on each side. Electric outlet back there. The window again opens with the blind built in. Over here is going to be your little sink area. So you do have a Furrion dishwasher down here. That's kind of nice. You also have some storage space on the right and a little bit of storage space below that sink area right there. Solid surface countertops. You have that utility style sink here. You got the cup washer there. You're going to have the little cutting board. There's the little waterfall thing for your veggies and stuff all right there. It's got that sprayer faucet right there, soap dispenser, backsplash up there. The Suburban on-demand water heater controls are also over there on the right. And then you have a lot of overhead cabinet space up there. On the slide floors, you are going to have that woven material. So you have a traditional kind of lino floor, and then the woven material on your slide floors, which you find in a lot of pontoon boats and stuff. It is a little more rugged than traditional lino as far as the needing to be able to kind of flex with the slide coming in and out and brushing up against things. So it's less likely to crack and break and all that type of stuff. And it's definitely a lot easier to maintain and clean than carpet. So you will have a desk over there as well. 4 drawers, full extending ball bearing drawer, got a drawers, little portable chair right there, electric outlet, USB charger ports, and then you have a pantry with a light over here on the left. Traditional RV entry door and screen door. It does have that window that is built in, and it also has that shade already. Usually you hear me say it's Lippert thin shade ready. Well, this one is ready and also has the shade. So I'm glad to see that they spent a couple bucks and put that in there so you don't have to aftermarket. On the side of the cabinet right here, you will have your control area right here. So there is some slide buttons, awning buttons, a bunch of light switches, 12-volt tank heaters for cold weather camping, as this is an enclosed underbelly and stuff on here, water pump, Bluetooth connectivity. There's an app you can download and do some of this stuff with a smartphone. Monitor panel for your holding tanks, battery condition. Magnetic catch on your doors there. Then right here we get to a second thermostat. I forgot to mention the first thermostat on the AC downstairs is a remote control thermostat. But this is pretty cool. So right here you are going to have a large half bath / laundry room. So you got that porcelain foot flush toilet, some little hook hangers up here. You have overhead cabinet space right there, nicely done. And looking up high, there is a large turbo exhaust fan up here. AC duct in here. You could put you some little goodies up above the cabinets there. Shelf space over here for hanging area if you want to hang stuff. This one was ordered with the washer and dryer already in it. And you have that nice little sink area and stuff here to rinse out any of the clothes and stuff that you might need to get the stains out of ahead of time. And you basically have a beautiful solid surface countertop in this section too. Heat duct down there, sliding door here for privacy. Got that fan control over here on the wall, some light switches. The big window right here going up the hallway has the blind built in but does not open. You have that kind of floating style step here. It's a good place to kick your shoes underneath of when you first come back in the RV so you don't track it up. Some light switches and a sliding door here for privacy. Long window here overlooking the campsite or awning side of the RV, and that window does actually open. There are TV hookups up here, so if you want to mount a TV, you can. There is a backer in the wall. They put a little sticker right here, but just remember, don't use too long a screw. The wall on this RV, if I remember correctly, is only about 1.5 inches thick. So keep that in mind as you are doing your screwing in of the walls. It's either 1.5 inches or 2 inch. I believe 1.5 inches off top of my head. But definitely check with your salesperson or your dealer to make sure so you don't screw around and screw through the wall. But check out this bedroom, very nice. You will have window on each side of the bed. And those windows do open. A nice padded headboard. Some backlighting underneath there. Little shelf up above your window there to set something on. Electric outlet and USB charger port here on the left side and the right side of the bed. Now the bed is a Camper King bed. This bed will raise up on shock assist, and you can see in the picture popping up there, there's quite a bit of storage underneath of there. Plenty of room to maneuver around here. You can see that other air conditioner right up here. This would be the third AC in the RV, the way this one was ordered. So you're going to have a little dresser area here with 6 dresser drawers. And you also have a little vanity area there as well with the little ottoman seat there. On the wall there, electric outlet, USB charger port, light switch, and also a thermostat for that other AC. And then we're into your master bath area right here. So over here, you will have a vent fan up here, skylight up above. It is a one-piece molded fiberglass shower with the little shelf and stuff built in, and also a flip up and down seat. You do have the porcelain commode. Plenty of room to sit down in here and actually be able to use the restroom. And also, again, get in and out of the shower and not have to feel like you got to kick somebody out of the RV in order to do so. Plenty of room to get in here, get undressed, and do what you need to do. You're going to have multiple drawers down below and also some little flip down like sponge or, you know, washcloth holder kind of thing. They continued that beautiful solid surface countertop up here into the bathroom. So you have a dual vanity setup for you and your partner. You got electric outlets, a very nice large backlit mirror right here. And then over here, you're going to have a pretty deep, I mean, this is probably, I don't know, close to 3 feet deep or so. So you got plenty of room here for linens. And then you have a very large closet up here in the front. So there's no doors on this section. This is wide open. And over here, you got kind of a hard top wood area to maybe sit down here. You've got some storage there. I did not put all the shelves in, but you can see the little shelves. There's a little small one and a wider one. These are removable or adjustable shelves in here. So basically this part right here and this beam are made in there. But this section down here, these bottom two can be moved around, and then these two up here can be moved around. And then it looks like they had some extras as well. I didn't put them in there yet, but you can kind of add some extra stuff there. Depending on the height of what you need, you know, you may or may not want to use those extra shelves. Over here, you're going to have 3 more drawers along with a little laundry hamper. There's an electric outlet over there, USB charger port over there too. But this closet bar here goes all the way around, and you can also see there's AC ducts all the way up here to the front of the RV. That's pretty nice because a lot of them that have this big closet with the doors on it don't have any air conditioning in the front cap section up here. And when you open that closet up, it ends up being extremely hot in there. So it's kind of nice that they did this openly and move the AC ducts into this closet area. Which way would you guys prefer? Let me know in the comments down below. Would you like a door put on here of some sort to separate it, or do you like the fact they left it open and will allow the AC ducts to go up into that section a little better? All right, what do you guys think of this model here? Let me know. This is a brand new floor plan for the Salem Hemisphere and the Wildwood Heritage Glen. I forgot to mention that at the beginning. Wildwood and Salem run down the same factory assembly lines, built by the same crew, and basically they slap some different decals on them, different colors. But they're the same basic RV that allows the RV manufacturer to give basically the same product to dealers closer together. That's how they kind of skirt around some dealer franchise laws. It's kind of crappy, but that's how a lot of RV manufacturers do it. But let me know in the comments down below. We're gonna go outside. I wanna show you around the outside of this thing. Then I'm gonna come back in here and I'm gonna show you what it looks like closed. So hang in there with me. Let's run through the outside and come back in and close it up. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, we are now back on the outside of the brand new 2026 Salem Hemisphere 380WDR here. We're gonna start here on the door side and work our way around for you. So first things up, you have a fiberglass exterior, aluminum studded, foam block insulated sidewall. You have kind of a lower gray aluminum skirting around the bottom, some vinyl graphics. The unit has 2 power awnings with the LED light bar built in close to the body of the RV. It has adjustable arms for tilting, and it has manual override in the front arm head in case of an electronic failure. This one was ordered with a 6-point electric auto level jack system. So just kind of looking down below here, you can see the front 2 auto level jacks, a very nicely done enclosed underbelly, and there's even a gas line hookup back here so you could plug in a portable grill if you wanted to. Baggage doors are slam lock baggage doors here on this side, and you also have magnetic holders holding them up. A huge storage area across the front of this RV right here. You can see some of that aluminum tube framing up there. But right here, they put kind of a little docking station area right here. I don't know what you would really refer to this as, because it does have the auto level jack controls right here. It has your solar charge controller, your battery disconnect, an electric outlet here. You also have some light switches and a little bottle opener here. So typically some of this stuff you find over where what I would refer to as the real docking station is. We'll check out when we get over to that side. So they kind of split some things up and put them on 2 different sides of the RV. So that's a little different. The unit has, as you've seen when we were inside, those square frame deep tint safety glass windows with the blind built in. You are going to have the heavy duty entry exit step here by MoreRide. It's rated for 500 pounds. It comes down, touches the ground, adjustable feet, flips in the doorway when traveling. You are also going to see here the large folding entry handle that actually comes down nice and low, so it's easier for shorter folks to grab a hold of it. And they did the same thing with the door handle here. They brought that extended door handle down to be able to open and close the door a little easier. It's a dual axle unit, aluminum wheels, drum brakes, easy lube hubs. This one was ordered with the outside TV here, so you got a nice smart TV here. There's 2 JBL speakers out here and an electric outlet right there. Step back here a little bit more so you can kind of see down the whole side of this thing. What do you guys think of the look of the outside? Do you like the colors and graphics set up on this 2026 Hemisphere? Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are. On around to the back side right here, you are going to have a traditional flat back rear end here. There is a 2-inch hitch receiver down low, which is basically meant for like bike rack or luggage rack. It is not a towing style hitch. It has a dump hose holder down there also. Up there in the top center, you have prepping for the Furrion rear observation camera, a very nice camera system that would allow you to see what's going on behind you when you're driving down the road or backing into a campsite. Talk with your salesperson about maybe adding that on. In the top right corner right there, you are going to see a little bar, a black bar up there. That is the prep for the Lippert portable stow and go ladder that you can get aftermarket if you want a ladder system. Basically, it's an aluminum telescoping ladder, telescopes up, hooks on, lets you climb up onto your roof, check out your seams and your seals and all that type of stuff. There's a really nice arch to that roof. You can see that high arch right there. Speaking of the roof, I want to actually show you what the roof looks like on this RV. So let's hop up here real quick and check out the roof. All right, I just wanted to hop up here real quick and show you what the roof of a Hemisphere 380WDR might actually look like, depending on how you order yours. As you see when we were inside, this one was ordered with 3 roof ACs. All 3 are by Furrion. The back one is a little different than the front 2, but you can kind of see that as we're going along. There's a solar panel in between these two rear ACs, again, the way this one was ordered, a 200-watt solar panel. A couple plumbing stack vents, roof vent, another plumbing stack vent. And then going on further a little forward, you're gonna have your skylight, your wine guard, a TV antenna over there, another maxi air vent right here, a couple plumbing stack vents. It's got a really nice high arch to it to shed away the water pretty quickly. So I definitely like how they arched up that roof. But the main purpose of really kind of getting up here, folks, was just to kind of show you, you need to get up here from time to time and maintain your seams and seals. There's a lot of stuff on the roof of an RV like this, and you want to make sure it stays dry for years to come. All right, let's head back down. All right, back down here on the ground. Again, just keep up with your roof maintenance. Extremely, extremely important. So you are going to have a storage compartment area right here. This is back in behind the fireplace and below the TV area in there. So there's a little extra cubby hole to stash you some goodies. You have up top right there the stove exhaust vent. Then right here you're going to see your black tank flush in the back of the dishwasher area. So as you've seen when we were inside, dishwashers underneath that kitchen sink area. So they made an access panel to be able to get in here and check things and do like winterization stuff and keep up with it. Looking down below right here, you are going to see your dump area. And again, underneath of here, you're going to have that enclosed underbelly along with hot and cold low point water drains under the bottom there. Just up above your drains, you could see there is the dryer vent exhaust right there. The 50 amp detachable power cord right there. And that cord actually is, I think, somewhere around like 40 or 45 feet long that it's currently coming with. Hopefully they keep it that long. That's kind of nice because most RVs are usually around 30 feet or less. So that's pretty nice that they spent a few extra bucks for a good power cord length. Just kind of looking down the whole side here, get you a little better idea. As you can see, you have multiple slide outs on this unit. You might consider adding slide out awning covers. They are awnings that roll in and out with the slide, basically helping to shed the water away, repels a lot of like leaves, twigs, debris, that type of stuff, and shades the top of the room. So on a 95-degree day like today, it is trying to help keep the top of the slide room a little cooler for you. And maybe will help your air conditioner a little bit. Down here in this side of the storage compartment, you have the docking station over here that we were talking about earlier. So you have black tank flush, fresh water fill, city water inlet, bypass, cable satellite inlets, a motion light, and you also have that hot and cold outside utility shower. You'll also notice some little latches in different parts of the underbelly down here, and you'll notice like a little hinge down here, so you can unlatch it and fold this stuff down for maintenance and stuff. So just trying to make it a little easier if you ever have to work on it for things. Your Suburban on-demand water heater is located right there, and then behind that baggage door you're going to have your two 30-pound propane tanks with the auto changeover regulator there. Now we're going to have some real important informational stickers right here on this front corner. So right here you're going to have what we refer to as the production date sticker. It tells me this RV was built 6/25 of 25. My model number, again, 380WDR. I have a gross weight, this is the most you're allowed to load it up to, axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined, 16,350 pounds. Do not exceed that. The unit, when it rolled off the assembly line, had a dry weight of 13,158 pounds. So that's 13,158. With an exterior length of 42 feet 10 inches. Tire size looks like it was ST235/85R16 G range tire with 110 PSI. This particular unit doesn't have a tire pressure monitoring system on it, but I would recommend checking into getting one for any RV if it doesn't already come with one. I do think that is a very nice thing to add, and they make a very nice one that you can actually like screw on to the caps that pressurize and basically kind of send a signal to a monitor. And that can be done aftermarket with a little repeater thing that has to be installed into it. But you might talk with your salesperson about maybe adding that on too. I know they do keep those in stock at Couch's RV Nation for the RVs that don't have tire pressure monitors on them. Talk with your salesperson about maybe adding one of those onto an RV like this for yourself. It's definitely a good safety feature to consider. You do have a very nice fiberglass front cap up here with a couple amber LED lights. This unit has the Rhino pen box up front. It is very, very important if you want to upgrade this to, say, a Kurt Air Ride or a More Ride system, or, you know, a Goose Ball by Reese, a Reese Goose Box. If you want to upgrade something like that, it has to be the bolt pattern of the Lippert Rhino pen box so that you make sure you don't waste your money on something that won't bolt in properly. And then underneath the front side right here, you are going to have your spare tire underneath there. So out of sight, out of mind, out of the weather, less likely to get stolen. Battery box in there, some of the wiring and stuff for the auto level, different things under there. There's also a little hitch light down there as well. All right, so now we have gone through the ins and outs. Let's head back inside real quick and show you what this thing is going to look like all closed up. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are now back up inside the brand new 2026 Hemisphere 380WDR here. And let's kind of check this out with the slides closed. I have already went ahead and closed up 2 of our 3 slides to speed this part up for you a little bit. As you can see, it gets very, very close to your sofa. So it's very, very important to make sure that all your doors, drawers, sofas, recliners, whatever, everything is closed up nice and tidy so you don't accidentally damage something. But everything is very, very close. Now, going on up into the bedroom area right here, you can see the bed comes right up against the dresser. When the factory ships it in, it has the stools on the bed, and there's actually a little black snap strap that goes around them to hold them in place during transit. If you want to obviously leave them there and do it like the factory does, be my guest, or put them somewhere else. Just make sure you strap them down so they don't damage anything. Now, I could crawl over the bed if I got these stools out of the way and get to my main bathroom if I really, really had to get in there. However, if I'm just stopping at that rest area and I want to come in and use the restroom, I have my half bath laundry room down here to do that in. Now, when you are wanting to open and close things, you again have to come back here to this control panel. You got your bed slide, your kitchen slide, and your main slide. These are all 3 12-volt powered slide systems. So I push a button, and these downstairs slides are what they refer to as flush floor slides. So they have to kind of come up at an angle over top of your main floor. It's very, very important to make sure that floor is clean. If there's some sort of rock or something that might get stuck under the slide, it could rip and damage your floor. That is extremely bad. So make sure you sweep your floor before you close things up. Hear that ratchety noise? That lets me know I need to let off the button. I am all the way in now. So when this comes in, you can see it's very, very close. I am not really getting back to the back part of the RV. So I could come in. If I really had to, I could stretch across and use my sink. No need to though, when I can come right over here to my half bath laundry room with a sink. Be able to wash my hands if I needed to, use the restroom if I needed to. I could come in here, lay down, take a nap if I needed to. The only thing you're not really getting to, unfortunately, is the back part where your refrigerator is. So you would have to bump out this slide to be able to get to the back, and also the other slide to be able to open the refrigerator door. So kind of keep that in mind as you're traveling. Might not be a bad idea to get a little mini fridge and maybe put in the storage compartment or something. Get you one of those old 12-volt mini fridges or coolers, keep in the truck with you, so you could actually have a cold beverage without having to open the slides. It's not a big deal to everybody, but it might be a big deal to some, so kind of keep that in mind as you're traveling. And again, if you don't mind, guys, please remember to smash that like button. If you haven't done so already, please remember to subscribe. And again, do yourself a huge favor and check out the folks at Couch's RV Nation. They are one of the largest internet discount dealers in the country. They should definitely be able to help save you a lot of money on a new RV if you're interested in saving money. And I know in today's economy, everybody wants to save a little money right now. Thanks again.